it's not very often that the opponent plays into the setup that you actually prefer to play, and this is one of those games. Let me show you what I mean. So this game starts as Sicilian with a3. Of course, it's not theory. It's just a bullet move. Let's put it this way. Okay. Okay. Now pay attention to this bishop, which will be a crucial idea of me to illustrate what I mean. So, as you can see, now the bishop is placed on the a2 g8 diagonal, which is you will see quite often in amateur games, in professional games, and so on. This is actually, I like to play this quite often. But black is actually doing a very good job blocking it off, and at the moment there's 2 pawns, and there's going to be 3 pawns on this diagonal, which makes the bishop a bit redundant. So, since I made the place on a2 for the bishop, there it goes. If it goes to b3, then the knight will come to a5 attacking it, so why not put it there directly? Okay, so black develops the bishop, the dark square bishop this way. White prepares to castle. Okay, black does the same, prepares to castle. Now e5. Castles. Okay, I'm not going to commentate on all the moves. It's just on the crucial moments, on the crucial ideas. Okay, so developing the bishop. Of course, it's typical for Sicilian positions for the pawns on the queen side to go forward, which is the case. Okay, knight goes back to avoid any pawn pushes. From the black side, bishop is developed on b7. Knight come closer to the king. Okay, and now this is one of the ideas. If you see now the white bishop, the white's light square bishop is doing nothing. But the idea is to shift it to another diagonal. And the opponent is like, okay, no problem, it's fine. I will kind of help you with that. So now this is the idea is to bring the bishop on b1. And if we keep the rook on a1, doesn't make any sense. So that's why I move the rook first on c1, so that when the bishop goes back, it doesn't block the rook on a1. Okay. And look at this bishop now. It's a completely different piece. Okay, king goes on h1 to safety and away from a potential pin. As you can see, the queen is eyeing the king, so takes, knight goes closer, and now the opponent completely blocks the king side, the other king side. But look at these pieces. Let's just stop for a moment. Yeah? So let's start with the bishop on b7. Doesn't do much. The knight on c6 is also blocked off. If this knight would be active, where does it have to go? So yeah, it would be ideal for the knight from c6 to go to e7 and then go to, I don't know, f5, or the king could move away and make space. But the knight on e7 is taking the space of the other knight. So also the queen, it's not doing much. So the pieces on the queen side of black are not doing that much. But the white's pieces, they're all aligned against the queen side. So of course f5, despite this being attacked by 2 pawns, still it's a good move to open up the position, to to give some food for the light square bishop, the two knights eyeing that square. So takes. Knight gives itself up. For the attack, why this knight and not the other knight? Well, the knight on h4 is closer to the king, so it makes sense to give up this one. Okay, takes. Okay, knight goes in an attempt to somehow defend the queen, the king side. And again, look at the black's pieces. They're all the queen, the light square bishop, the knight, the rook. They're not doing much. So takes would check. King goes to h7. Queen comes to h5, waiting for a discovered attack. Okay, and now there's a discovered attack. And after this check, black resigned because there's nothing more to do. The only move is to take the knight, and then queen would go to h7 and deliver checkmate. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that it's very nice. It gives you a nice feeling when you actually get to play in a practical game, which is actually a bullet game. You don't even have a lot of time to think. It's a nice feeling when the opponent kind of wants to give you a nice game, and this is what happened here. The final position is very pleasant. All the white pieces are doing something, helping with the attack. Black is helpless. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.